Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me is Bruce Nurse, Investor Relations Officer of Nasdaq-listed Vision Marine Technologies, a company that strives to fight the problem of waterway pollution by disrupting the boating industry with electric power. Bruce, it's great to meet with you. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Hey, thanks for having me today.
All right, you got it. And just how big is the waterway pollution problem?
Well, that's an interesting question. And let me start with this fact. From the U.S. Coast Guard. In the early 2000s, 8 million speedboats in the United States released 15 times more pollutants on an annual basis into the waterways than the oil spill of the oil tanker Exxon Valdez in 1989. So I think that drives home the water pollution that we're experiencing, not just here in North America, but beyond. You've got U.S. Environmental Protection Agency talking about the problems from the shorelines to the oxygen of the fish and animals in the waterways. You've got European cities like Amsterdam, Venice, German lakes, Scandinavian lakes, restricting ICE engines. You're seeing the same movement here in North America. For example, in Houston, there's an area called the Woodlands. They got about 250,000 passengers that they have on their waterways on an annual basis. They are moving to fully electric, getting rid of all their diesel engine boats. So that drives home the pollution that we're experiencing here on the waterways.
Is it possible to achieve the balance of power, functionality, and autonomy?
Absolutely. What we are providing we're providing a fully electric outboard motor for all boats. So we're competing head on into the boating market. So we're disrupting, we're a game changer for the entire boat market. Very similar to what Tesla did back in 2014, where they offered an electric vehicle going head on with the entire auto market. We're doing the same. So the efficiency of our outboard can be applied to any type of boat, whether you've got a Mastercraft, Malibu, etc. Some of the biggest manufacturers, Brunswick, they're looking at increasing their fully electric footprint. So what we look at for efficiencies is we make sure we look at the watercraft itself, the boat that you're looking to put our e-motion powertrain on, and we help and assist in manners like that.
So it would be different if, like, you have a runabout, for example, versus other types of boats.
Yeah, so what you're seeing, a big movement today, and this is from the National Marine Manufacturers Association, where back in the end of 2019, you had 350,000 outboard motors sold on an annual basis. There's a movement away from inboard to outboard. That number is projected by the National Marine Manufacturers to increase over 1 million outboard motors on boats. So yes, that's the movement that we're seeing, and that's the market we're penetrating with our fully electric e-motion powertrain.
Bruce, do you think in the long term that this kind of technology could evolve to reach the commercial market?
Oh, absolutely. That's what we're in business for. We are out there marketing our e-motion currently to OEM. So we sell direct to the OEM market. We allow them to retrofit their boats with our e-motion powertrain. But what we're doing is we are a very aggressive marketing campaign to the entire consumer boat market. So it's the consumer that's going to drive the demand for the OEMs to retrofit some of these boats to buy our e-motion. So yes, we are in the midst of commercializing our e-motion currently.
All right, Bruce, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you, Jill.